of Vorazun right now. Quickly show the mastery points and the fact we are doing the Mutation Creation contest winner. Anyways, really good commander. Vorazun's going to be really good for this week. Stukov's a good commander for this week. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the best. Very, very early game, the first attack wave does have a little issues. It's going to be great because I'm going to be here and I'm going to have my dark DTs to be able to take care of that first wave. So I'm not super concerned at all. But if you are a Stukov, it is going to be a little tough to deal with that first wave. Not like ridiculously tough or anything like that, but without a partner actually doing something, you might have a little issue. Because the first one's Raynor, and he's got pretty long attack range, and not, like I said, not exactly the toughest hero unit to deal with, but you will end up probably losing a little bit, and your infested Terrans, or infested civilians, they're not going to do as much damage as you would like, so you're really going to have to make sure you infest at least one structure, and hopefully your partner will get off their ass and help you out, you know what I mean? Anyways, another thing that's really important is to kill all the enemy supporting units before you take out the heroes. I actually like it when you go up against Zerg for one of the first, or go up against Zerg in this one, because the first wave, I know again, it only really affects the first wave, but Zerglings run so much further ahead of Raynor that it actually becomes really cool because you don't have to worry about the enemy units supporting Raynor.
Amon's troops have taken the city. They're summoning void shards everywhere.
But like I said, we really want to make sure we get tech out as fast as possible.
Destroy each of them before that happens. Don't let me down.
Tech is definitely priority one. And I heard this cool thing about from Snoot actually, that if you want to make your gases as fast as possible, don't click to the gas, click past the gas, because for some reason, whenever you make a building, all of the units end up having a deceleration. So I'm gonna click past, and it places it right away. But if you would actually try to actually place that right there, they decelerate right before they get there. Because, you know, it's just part of the thing where you actually decelerate and stuff like that. But if you want to make things faster, go past where you want it to be built. Like I'm going to show you on this one. He's going to slow down slightly, right? See that small slowdown? Okay, it really doesn't matter that much at all. But if you accelerate past the building and then place it right when they go, they have no deceleration. I swear, the smallest things the pros figure out. So I'm setting all my new probes to go ahead and go to my natural, so that I don't have oversaturation here. This guy. And now I'm going to start saving up a little bit. Probably be my last two probes I make, because I need to be able to get my Nexus out pretty quick. Although keeping in mind that I'm going to leave him here. I do need to take off the rocks before I do any of that too.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
Alright, that's good there. That's good there. I'm gonna get a couple more gateways while I can, and then another pylon.
Your workers must gather
least I was able to help him get out the...
Sending you the location of your main objective. Now that void shard needs to be destroyed post-haste, commanders.
Alright,
It won't remain
so we're gonna have this real soon.
The enemy is en route to our base. Nerazim, ignite your blades.
Okay, cool.
Gather more minerals first. From the shadows. Your workers must gather more minerals.
I call this the apocalypse. See it in action.
Stopping time now.
Shadow guard available.
From the shadows I come. Your allies have entered combat without you.
Okay, just one. Okay.
Research. From the shadows
Head back to work.
all. Gather more minerals first.
And that's how it's done.
Alright, so
Good work.
good on
Just
saturation.
gotta do the same to the rest of them. Don't get too cozy, commanders. More void shards have appeared, and our time is short.
Your upgrade is ready for use.
So I always make sure to get the Corsair attack upgrades. Really important. So the next wave is going to be the tough one, quote unquote.
You must
Not to say they're all not difficult to deal with. Next one is going to be the one that goes to either one of our two bases. So any sort of defenses we set up in one location might not be viable for what we really need it to be. Make sure I get my fleet beacon out so I can start getting up the rest of those upgrades.
gather more minerals first.
And start working on a little bit.
Your workers must gather.
Enemy forces are moving toward our base.
From the shadows.
They won't be touched.
You have two. Your research has
Ah, the Alexander. I am glad your ad never saw it.
You might be going a little too far forward.
Specialists have its strengths, you know.
It's a
Our opponent is using cloak
The Terrans have intentionally launched a
You
new.
don't want to fight with all those extra supporting units.
Allies have entered combat without you.
Okay. Well, we'll let him do his thing over there for a little bit, I guess. Like I said, I don't want to fight with all those supporting units. There's too much there for us to actually do something with it.
Allies have entered combat without you.
I am the blade of the Narazim.
It is a good day, Sutsai.
Did you think you must? I detect a nuclear bomb. From the shadows I come. You have the
Better?
From the shadows I come.
Temporal anomaly established. Strike now, warriors.
It is a good day, Sutsai.
Is it now?
You must construct additional pylons. From the shadows I come.
Not today, Amon.
Alright,
We'll
let me make
obliterate
another...
every void shard you stick in the ground.
Oh, I should look at it.
Well done, all.
From the shadows I come.
It seems our foes intend to attack us directly.
Okay.
It'll take more than a few void shards to defeat the Dominion.
A worthy outcome.
Not good. Multiple void shards in play. Your objective is to take them out.
For use.
Chimeran pirates are trying to steal from us during an attack on the city. I'd appreciate it if you could exterminate them.
From the shadows I come.
Dimensional twin attuned.
There's not enough Vespine for that. You require more Vespine gas.
I need to get that
From the
Oracle back out.
Good day, Sutsai.
There we go.
It is a good day, Sutsai.
From the shadows I come. Your allies have entered combat without you.
Alright, so let's see. Do I need to get any other upgrades? I want to make sure I get
There's not enough
I'll have to wait, actually.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
It's just going to take forever.
You require more.
It is a good day, Sutsai.
There's not enough Vespine for that.
Alright, so I'm going to go try to deal with this so
The
far.
enemy
Oh, wait,
has
that's...
taken an interest in our base.
From the shadows I come.
I have
It is a
been
good
working
day,
on
Sutsai.
something new.
I am disrupting time now. Be ready to attack.
It is a good day, Sutsai.
Battle is upon us.
So, Artanis has this attack where if you don't kill him fast enough, he does. Well, if you kill him, he ends up doing this.
From the shadows I come. Your workers must gather.
It's from the thing he did from the campaign where he.
Allies have entered combat without you.
He's just gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna go clear over here.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
That's the thing about the Dominion.
It is a
Even
good
in
day,
a crisis,
Sutsai.
our rule of law holds firm.
And he ends up doing this like.
You have
What do you call it? Like this nova around him after he dies.
gather more minerals.
They can actually wreck an army pretty fast. Oh, hey Jess, what's going on, man? And Dragos, how you doing?
Your allies have entered combat without you. Your allies have entered combat without you.
It's involuntary.
It is a good day, Sutsai. The battle begins.
Your allies have entered
Another void shard has been
I will make sure
destroyed.
that I have this on a hotkey.
I will see the enemy in hell. I believe the enemy wishes to test our defenses.
research complete.
I am intrigued. Now I command the Alexander.
Wait for that
Allies
nuke.
have entered combat without you. Your next point is under assault.
It is a good day, Sutsai.
From the shadows I come.
What you trying to do there, Zeratul?
You have insufficient supply.
Alright, this is pretty good.
The battle begins.
Your allies
Yeah, it's
have
been a
entered
pretty good
combat
little combo
without
we got going here.
We share your structure for
It
a
is a
time.
good day, Sutsai.
You have left your your allies have entered combat without you.
Online.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
Looks like we've nixed another void shard, commanders. I'm impressed.
До свидания.
Alright.
These wretched pirates are about to get a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. Take them out. Only one group of shards left. Crush them into dust and end this fight.
You have insufficient supply.
Alright.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
From the shadows, I come. From the shadows, I come.
Should be able to take this guy out real fast.
It is a good day since
Piracy in the skies above Core Hall? Not on my watch.
I think they're going to be coming from over here next.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
So I've got another time stop.
Prepare yourselves. The enemy is inbound on our base.
Look at all of that.
Attack our enemies while time is distorted.
God dang it. I have to jump over his troops to get to where I need to be.
Infestation does have its strengths, you know.
shadows, I come.
Guess we might as well finish up going over here.
Allies have entered combat without you.
Battle is upon us.
You must construct additional power. Your allies have entered combat without you. I would warn them more pirates. Your allies have entered combat without you.
This is only temporary.
Your allies have entered combat without you.
And another void shard crumbles into dust. Well done, commanders.
Let's go back here.
To oblivion.
Yeah, Vorazun's pretty awesome for this.
Is upon us.
You must place that in a power field. Your allies have entered combat without
Now that's what I like to see. Void shard terminated.
Yeah, this is a really good one. This has been really fun.
Did it?
Well, you just have to be on top of things. You have to attack together.
The city is ours. You hear that, Amon? Union is not so easy.
All right, so things to talk about real quick. Time stops, black holes, all that stuff helps. I wouldn't necessarily save all of them for the attack waves, because a lot of the time when you're doing this as Vorazun, you're going to be okay, just because you have a really awesome DPS. I mean, again, I had a great partner, so it's kind of hard to say that it was just me or anything, but he gave me a lot of his gases, so that really helped too. Corsairs are amazing, especially for this one, because the heroes and the enemy units can't do anything while they're in that stasis ward? No, disruption web. Anyways, I'm Much Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.